Okay, so what you're looking at is the two brackets that go on top of your leaf springs and hold everything down. As you can see, they're rusted and whatnot, and I would really like to get them back to looking good. So I'm going to take off all the surface rust and everything, all that gunk, and I'm going to do that by sandblasting. The reason I sandblast and I don't use a grinder is because you can't, you can't get a grinder in all them unique areas and whatnot. So, yeah, out of lack of time, I'm going to try and keep this kind of short because I just realized I have like 2 hours to do this. So, can I sandblast and get paint done in 2 hours? Boy, is that going to be a long shot, but we're going to try. Don't you just love that sound? I do. So, before I got started here, hopefully you can hear me over that fucking annoying compressor. Hold on, actually. Okay, that's slightly better. So, get out of the picture. Go get your own show. Go get your own show. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's a girl. So, hey. So, if you're going to do sandblasting and whatnot, you want to, wear the proper PPE. And PPE is personal protective equipment. And for this protective equipment, what you need is a blasting helmet. Something of this nature. I guess you could do a welding helmet if you want. But this keeps it out of your face, keeps it out of your eyes. You do not want to get splashed back in the eyes by sandblasting material. The shit fucking hurts. It doesn't want to come out of your eye bibbles. And, yes, eye bibbles does stand for eyeballs. And, yeah, I don't really use any other protective equipment besides that because spraying yourself in the hand, it doesn't feel good. But I don't really think it hurts, So, I'm going to go ahead and put this ugly-ass cap on. We're going to get the blast in here. I just want to make sure that everyone kind of knew, get one of these. Don't just go out buy a siphon gun and think you're going to sandblast all day long. You can, on the other hand, if you build your own media cabinet to hold this in, or if you go and buy one for like $400 to $600. But I'm going to get the blast in here. Okay, the one on the left is the one I was sandblasting, and as you can see, I was definitely making progress. But I kind of hit a snag. And that snag is, there's too much water coming out of my air hose. Now, if you're sitting there watching this video and you got a big ass question mark above your head going, huh? That's an air compressor, not a water compressor, what the fuck? Well, when the air compressor, is generating, that compressed air to that cylinder, pushing down, it creates heat. And when hot meets cold and such, some physics shit, you get water, condensation. So the condensation that's coming from the tank into my hose, it's clogging my shit up. And nothing's really coming out of my my little siphon gun. So I had to clean out the siphon gun and, whatnot. And it looks like I have to just call it done for the day because I'm going to have to go and buy an oil water separator. It's kind of like the fuel filter you put in your your fuel line, your truck, your car, whatever. Separates all the water out of it. So I'm gonna have to go buy 1 or 2 or I don't know 80 of those, something. I gotta put them on the line to get the fucking water out to stop this from happening. It's just way too irritating to stop, clean it out, put it back together, start sandblasting. 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, whatever, take it apart, do it again. It's way too annoying. So I'm gonna just kind of wrap it up for the day. And my dog's trying to steal my show again. And we'll be back out here tomorrow with this. I'll go and buy some oil separator tonight. And I'll show you what it looks like and how to put it on and so forth and whatnot. But for now, that's it. We'll catch you later. Alright, so we're back and yeah, when I was sandblasting earlier, I had to take a break because didn't have any water separators on the sandblasting gun, which made it kind of hard to finish. But as you can see, the brackets, up here are blasted, and for the most part, they're down in bare metal. Just want to show you the air separators I got. I got this one here, and it comes right off the tank and works under pressure, relieving off the water. And just for extra precaution, I went out and got 2 more air separators, put them side by side, and they're in line, so they can work in conjunction with taking out the water as it goes to my siphon gun. So that's that. You can go pick them up. The inline ones are like, I don't know, $10 to $15 a piece. And the first one I showed you, that was like 20 something, 20 to 25. So I decided to take my own advice and hang what I'm going to spray this time, instead of having to spray, wait till it dries, turn it over, so on and so forth. And so what we're going to do is, got some spray paint again with our handy spray gun handle. And this time we're using the rust-oleum bed coating instead of Flex Seal. Flex Seal worked out great, but kind of expensive. For like the third of the price, I got this. So how we're going to do this here is, with it hanging there, I'm going to have a piece of cardboard, which is, just an old pizza box again, just like last time. And I'm going to be holding the pizza box, probably shouldn't advertise there, holding it behind, like such, and just kind of spraying back and forth and whatnot. So let me get everything set up here, and we'll start to paint. Okay, so hopefully where I got the camera mounted here is going to stay. It's currently like 45 degrees outside, wet, rainy, real shitty. Like I said earlier, I had to stop the video, go get those water separators, and the next day turned out to be a couple days later, and boom, now it's the weekend. So, for the air sandblasted, we're gonna get this done here. Once you got your paint all mixed up and shooken up, whatever you want to call it, you wanna get your box behind and start spraying. Drip that's going on there. Probably should be letting it drip. I do got shit under this. There's a couple things here. Quick burst is all you really want to do. You don't want to get too heavy, because once this does dry, there will be a second coat. Yeah, actually, it doesn't look too bad right there. Get some of the excess off. All right. Nice, quick, and easy. Not much to say about it. So we're going to go ahead and let those hang dry right there, just like you see. And I don't know, hopefully either later tonight or tomorrow. Of course, like I said, it's like 45 degrees out. This is best at 70, 80 degrees. Dries better. But it's whatever, I got some time. I let them hang dry right there, and just to show you, these are the ones that were from the Flex Seal. They cured up real nice. And for those of you that don't think that this is going to withstand rocks hitting it and whatnot, let me show you something. Okay, that's me beating on it. Alright, rocks won't beat on it like that, but I mean, that's just me just going full force with this thing. It's not even chipped. Like, that Flex Seal does a damn good job. Damn good job. But, like I said, it's kind of expensive. It's like 20, I think I bought mine for 23 a can. And, you know, and I think it took a can just about a can to do those. So those became some expensive coatings on shackles. These I'm not really worried about. Like I said, using the rust-oleum bed liner coating, aerosol, doohickey. So it'll be alright. Yeah. Anyhow, we're going to go ahead and let this dry, and we'll be back later. Alright, next day. Gotta go in and see how these things dried up. I'm not really going to do anything in the truck today. It's fucking cold out. It's like 40 degrees. And you see all the material from the sandblasting. It was kind of raining when I did it, so it stuck to the driveway. I couldn't get it all up. Got to clean that up. Let's see just how these turned out. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, second coat needed. A little bit missed there. They turned out nice though. For drying in 45 or less weather. It turned out real nice. But I'm going to go ahead and give this a second coat. I don't have my tripod, so can't do this with my hands. You know, I got one tied up. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a second coat. I just kind of want to show you what they look like, you know, when they dry. And in my opinion, they look pretty damn good. I think this thing is supposed to stop rust as well or whatnot. You know, rust-oleum. Rust-oleum is pretty good for that. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a second coat. I'm going to call this a video, you know. Got a little bit of other shit to deal with today. Fucking issues and people's bullshit. But, yeah. So that's how you, sandblast and, you know, protectively coat your brackets that go on top of your leaf springs. Leaf springs are a bit of an issue. They've got clamps around them that are, you know, they're not bolted in, they're riveted in, so I got to cut them off. And probably not going to get to them till the weather warms up, which is bullshit. Because I wanted to put this truck back together like, I don't know, this coming week. Fuck, the frame's not done, fucking leaf springs ain't done, it's all fucking bullshit. Bad day. It's a bad day. I just woke up. This is fucking horse shit. So, put another coat on, and we're calling this done. So, I don't know, I'm just rambling here. Let me know what you guys think. You know, your comments, questions, whatever, goes below. Subscribe up there. Like, right about here. So, yeah. See you guys later. Okay, so I lied. That's not the end of the video. Here's what's up. Alright? When you're doing shit like this, I don't care if your fucking can says it stops rust or whatnot. If you leave one spot uncoated, it will rust again. So, you know, I just went ahead to the second coat, but let them dry again. But I just want to make sure everyone understands that just because a can says that it's going to stop rust doesn't mean that you can spray a little bit on and it's done. You got to get it back down to bare metal. You got to coat it 100%, and then it'll slow rust down to a crawl. It won't completely stop it. I don't care who the fuck says what is on their can. Nothing will ever completely stop rust. But it'll do a great ass job if you cover up every single frickin' corner, nook, and cranny. Just wanted to add that in there. Like I said, bad day, in a mood. Anyhow, end of the video, I promise.